an experience with all that grinding I did and whatnot. Really? I thought we delayed the construction of that missile earlier. You know, it's always a good sign when that happens in these games. And now time to skip a few cutscenes and be right in the next stage. Just like that. Funny how that works, isn't it? I love how the rank C dude has a health of 64. Pretty funny, really. I mean, at that point, one probably thinks that you're invincible, and who can blame you, honestly? Well, there's another secret with this. We aren't finding too many of those anymore. Huh. Well. Pew, pew. Oh, dear lord. The only bad thing about the 1000 slash is that you really can't aim diagonally up diagonally all that well anymore. Well, at least this stage is going by much quicker. If only to try to make up for that last stage, which took a year and a half to do. If only for the grinding. Well, yeah, this is fast-paced enough, isn't it? Oh. More. Oh. I like it. I like the position of this slide. It really makes you scramble to get it. Well, funnily enough, we have already reached the boss doors. The baby house. Due to the fact that there's two of them though, they are pretty easy to boot, like the rest of the bosses in this game. See, look at how fast. See, look, we already got them down to 1 bar of health. That was pretty quick. Oh, well, more cutscenes. This is one of the best lines in gaming right here. Please don't do anything crazy. I'll think about it. More cutscenes. Well, since one thing leads to another, and I might as well just go to the ice type first, just like last time. Since I already have the flagship as well, anyway. Now, I think the second half of the game is, I mean, not the second half, but now the soundtrack really gets a shine. Especially after the second middle stage. Granted, I heard that the elevator stage isn't so great, but I've always liked it. Mainly because it really showcases how destructive the rod really is. You thought Sonic moved at the speed of sound, Well then, just take a look at this, huh? And at least dashing doesn't kill enemies, so it's actually more earned speed, unlike a certain other game, which I would really prefer to not speak about. That challenge run I did still scars me a bit. If I'm being honest, Forces kinda scarred my viewpoint of the franchise. And considering that was like the most recent Sonic game we've had, I'm worried for what it comes in, for whatever they announce next. Unless it's the Adventure remake that's being rumored, in which case I'm noticeably less worried. If only because, you know, it's a game we've already gotten and it was great. Oh, slick movement. Oh boy. You know, I've heard this game be described as like less of a typical Mega Man than more combat oriented. I agree with this, which makes it all the more funnier about the boss battles in this game, really. What is this voice clip, though? And even better, what is the 1000 slash? Even without the saber combos, the 1000 slash still basically murders every boss in this game. Well, gotta save. Wrong data. Right data. Huh. Up onto this guy. But yeah, it is kind of nostalgic seeing this trio of F-Zero 1 bosses being brought back, and one of them being brought back to a 0-2 area. With more detailed backgrounds, of course. Although, to be honest, I really don't like the endless fight and especially Sand Triangle remixes that much. I just prefer the originals. Oh yeah, we haven't been abusing that nearly enough this run, I realized. I don't understand that interaction that much. And yeah, I really am just tanking at this point, really. And thankfully, because it's up there, you can't really destroy this as easily. I think you still can, but it's not as bad as, you know, the rest. Uh-oh. I really don't think I care about my health all that much anymore, to be honest. It's like the health is an inconsequential thing when you think about it, the way I've been reading it at least. But due to the fact that we are now permanently at 64. Oh, what is that? Oh look, more heat crystals. Probably by the time we get to the second middle stage, I'll have enough to do another conversion without grinding. Well, at least I have little health for this, so I actually gotta try now. I remember this. Oh, these are faster than I remember them being. I'm just gonna put that out there. Yeah, since we don't have that much anyway, it's fine, I guess. Oh. Oh then. That's a bit worrying. thought that would be it, but... Well, I guess this works too. Yeah, I mean, if I had died there, I could have just used my second life, but I don't really care that much. Well, good old Harambe. What a guy. Well, like I said before, time for the Sand Triangle remix that I don't really like that much. Like, I know it's nice to have another take, but I prefer the fast take over this. Although we can kind of just go through most of this level just staying up here, can't we? Yeah, that's kind of sad when you think about it. Wow, we're already on the indoors. And of course, another sub-take is found here. Which is brilliant because now that means we've had 3 sub-takes in the same area across 2 games. Fun. At least now the main song has started. You know, maybe one day I'll do a run where I only use the shield boomerang and recoil rod. I'm considering doing it for 0-2 as well. In fact, now that I think about it, those might be my next runs. Unless I can think of something regarding to the X games. Although I haven't been able to yet. Now that I think about it, it is a bit scary how much Mega Man I've already done on this channel. And how much more I plan to do. Something tells me we're close to the end. Oh, well how about that? Oh yeah, I kinda forgot. We can always just switch to this right now. Oh lord. The voice clips for this guy are absolutely horrendous. I really wish the X-Worm was still here right about now. Oh. I should have done that earlier, to be honest. This is probably... Yeah. I kinda messed that one up, I'm not gonna lie. That could have gone a lot smoother. Well, time for the second middle stage. The one with Copy X in it. And surprisingly, you weren't given a story prompt about this. Which I've always found a little surprising. Because it's like, boom, Copy X. Also, Area X2. Funny, I think the one in Mega Man ZX looks a lot different. Maybe this is what they turned into the ship in ZX with a lot of remodeling. I love how this is a nice foreshadowing. The Omega symbol and Zero. It's a nice subtle hint that will pan out at the end of the game. Which I gotta say is coming a little closer than I thought it would, considering after this stage there's only 6 more stages. Also, Also, I love how you can basically just stay in place when these things are rising up in this level. For some reason! Oh, that gave me a heart attack and a half. Oh well, Shadow Dash basically breaks this stage entirely. Like, there goes most of the challenge with one simple game mechanic. Funny how that works. Oh well. Equal. Maybe. No, it's not gonna be enough. Oh. Yeah, these guys are a bit annoying. You see, the thing about the weapons in the Zero games is that the Z-Saber kinda overshadows most of them. Is this a throne room, or was there more? No, there was more. Oh well, at least you can now do recoil rod shenanigans in order. Oh, how nice. I ran into things I cannot see. Running into things you cannot see is always the mark of a great game. You know? Well then. Isn't this something? Oh, I thought I would just recoil right into the spikes, just like in the previous life. At least I didn't. I mean, if I can make it to the boss, then the rest of the stage is just a non-issue. Despite the 2 lives that I've lost. Although now I have this nerve-wracking part. Which does take real skill to get through. You know, I remember this part going on for less time, if I'm being honest. Oh, he doesn't die in one hit. Yeah, fine, whatever. We're already here anyway, so it barely even matters. Time to be switching chips a lot. Also, it probably was a sign to many players that something was off when the regular music is playing. Well, lightning. Yeah, this was always the part that I'm sure made many players say, "Are you kidding me?" I mean, he basically gains a whole bar of life from that. At least I can do that. I can drain a whole life by doing this. So, yeah, he